There's three things every online business is always looking for: a larger following, a bigger email list, and of course, more sales. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you a Facebook ad strategy that if you run it correctly, you'll be able to accomplish all three things in about a month's time. If you screw everything up, you'll get a larger following and a larger email list. You just won't get the sales. So it's actually a pretty foolproof strategy. This is an ideal ad strategy for someone to be running that is a brand new person to Facebook ads, that has no technical experience or even previous marketing experience. And you can also run this with less than $1,000 budget. I know this sounds way too good to be true with everything that I'm stacking on here, so give me a couple minutes to explain, and if you're not completely blown away, then feel free to let me know in the comments. This strategy consists of three major points. One is a high-value opt-in that attracts only your dream customers. Two is an audience growth snowball. And three is pitching them the irresistible offer. So those are the three parts. The first one, getting the email. The second part, getting the social following. And the third, getting the sales. So let me show you how these all work together. There's two reasons why we want to send them to an email opt-in page first, rather than going directly for the sale and sending them to a product page. The first is because convincing them to download something for free is a lot easier than trying to get them to buy a product directly off of social media while they're scrolling in their leisure time for a product that they've never heard of. It's obviously a lot easier to write that from a marketing standpoint to get them to download something for free than to get them to spend money as your first call to action. The second is because people only need to see an ad for a free opt-in 1 to 2 times before deciding to act on it, while they typically need to see an ad at least 7 to 10 times when its goal is to get them to make a buying decision. It's significantly more expensive to show your ad this many times, and you won't be able to make a decision on whether your marketing is even working or not until it has. On top of that, if your sales pitch doesn't work, you'll be left with no sales or emails to show for it. Just a large bill from Facebook and some guesses as to why it didn't work. So what should this high value opt-in be? The most common thing would be a free resource. These are typically ebooks, cheat sheets, case studies, all those types of PDFs that people don't really read anymore. But apart from being well overdone at this point, the other issue is that they usually attract a very general market rather than people specifically interested in your offer. So what kind of opt-in would we need to create in order to not just attract people who are in our market, but ones who are specifically interested in our offer? The most sure answer to this would be a giveaway for the exact offer you are looking to sell. So if I was an artist who wanted to find people not just interested in art, but interested in my art, I would run a giveaway for a piece of my art, so it would just get people who want my art to enter. If I was a fashion designer looking for people not just interested in fashion, but my clothing specifically, I would run a giveaway for my clothing. If I was a personal trainer looking for clients who weren't just interested in fitness, but interested in personal training sessions, I would run a giveaway for personal training sessions. When you run a giveaway for the exact offer you are looking to sell, the only people who enter are those who at least would want to win it for free. And of those people who want to win it for free, there's always some who would buy it if given a good enough deal. So that's part one. The high value opt-in that attracts your dream customers only is a giveaway for the exact offer you're looking to sell. Now, this is not like the typical giveaway you see out there where it's like tag 3 friends and add this post to your story and follow everyone we're following. None of these dumb entry steps that no one wants to do because one, that's super annoying, and two, none of that is Facebook ad compliant. We're simply asking for the email at this step because that is completely ad compliant and very easy to convert. So let's move on to step 2, creating an audience growth snowball. We don't just want our dream customers on our email list. We want them on every single social media platform that we are looking to grow on. So after they've gained their initial entry, the next page will be offering them additional entries where they can improve their chances to win the giveaway. Why? Because we already know they want the offer, so let's give them some more chances to win by incentivizing them to follow us on other platforms or really do whatever you want. So you can have it be follow you on Instagram, like your Facebook page, subscribe to your YouTube, even go comment on a YouTube video, join your Facebook group, follow you on TikTok, follow you on Twitch, review your podcast, literally whatever your business needs at that time, we just simply incentivize as an additional entry step. We even include a viral share factor where if they share it with a friend, they're going to gain additional entries just by making this contest go viral. So not only are we collecting all the people in the contest from the front end on our ads, the contest goes viral after because there's a share factor to it where they can share it to gain additional entries. So we get a lot of free entries as well. So if this is not already sounding fun to you, let's move on to the most fun part, the irresistible offer. On the day the giveaway is over, we let everyone know who won by sending out an email with the subject line, and the winner is ... And as you can imagine, all the people that entered this giveaway are gonna open this email. Usually we get well over 60% email open rate, which is about double the industry standard. So while we have all of this attention, what should we do with it? Well, we announce the winner, but we also simultaneously announce the consolation prize. And the consolation prize is us saying, for everyone who lost, thank you so much for competing. You can get the offer that you didn't win and were really hoping to win and are really disappointed you didn't win today at this price. And we give them an amazing offer. We can bundle it however we want, right? This is where we really can get creative and test the offer that you really want to test. If they buy it, awesome. If they don't buy it, then you weren't able to sell your offer to the most targeted possible list on the internet. So you can confidently know that your offer needs some work. So if everything goes wrong, I mean, obviously you can maybe find some additional ways to screw this up, but usually for someone who doesn't get the results they want going through this method, what it looks like is that they gained a lot of followers, they gained a lot of emails, but then no one bought their offer at the end, but it was also very clear to them how they needed to tweak their offer from there. If you have a winning offer, you're going to get followers, emails, and then you're going to get a lot of sales at the end of this, because who else would want to buy this offer than a bunch of people who entered to win it for free, right? There's always going to be some of those people who are freebie seekers and will probably never buy, but we know the people who really want it are on that list too. The other cool thing is that if no one buys your offer at the end, because they follow you everywhere, you can tweak your offer and then run an additional sale to the same list in the future. So just because they wouldn't even buy at the end of it doesn't mean it's over. You would still get to tweak your offer and then resell them, and you get all these followers. Now, I gotta warn you though for a second, if you take the knowledge that I just gave you, which is essentially the macroscopic model, the 3 parts of this process, and try to go do it, if you are a good marketer, if you are skilled with Facebook ads, a skilled email writer, if you already have, a lot of skills, you might be able to do it. But obviously with all the things that I promised of how great this is, it'd be hard to really have the strategy just be as simple as 3 steps. This is something that I've run with over 75 different businesses now, and I've gotten it to a point where I've gotten it down to a science, and there's really more like 59 steps when you're running this in the best way that you could. If you want to execute this strategy and you don't want there to be any room for error, this is the best way that I can help you.